and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Today I am out here, guys, finishing up with the garden cleanup. Okay, now on the previous video we showed you all we was coming through here cleaning this garden on up, and what I went ahead and did, I leave these callaloo seed here to go a little bit longer so they can get real mature, guys. And so right now it's about that time to harvest these callaloo seeds. What you notice, if you notice how the seed pod got real brown, now that is a telltale sign to let me know that the seeds in those pod is very mature. Now I'm going to show you all one that is not as brown as those older one right there, and this right here would need some more time to go ahead and mature. You don't want to harvest them young like this. You may have a few seeds in here that is mature that you can actually plant back, but I don't typically harvest them like this when they're young like this, guys. So as y'all can see, I did got started with quite a bit of these seeds right here. And so I'm just going through and pretty much taking them on out, okay? Because what we are doing, guys, like I said, is garden cleanup, okay? What I may do, I may use this bed right here for some other stuff. Not sure just as yet what I'm going to put in here. So y'all stay tuned for that. Whenever we get ready to plant, I may show you all what I'm planting, or I may just simply, you know, bring you all in so you can see what we plant in these beds right here, okay? Or I may even leave them as well to just go ahead and overwinter. Who knows? All right, so just stay tuned, guys. I will bring you all back on in. As y'all can see, we have quite a bit of callaloo seeds here off of these plants. Now, ain't no telling how much callaloo seed is on the ground right here, but as spring comes around next year, only time will tell, guys. All right, and as y'all can see, look at that. Real nice, healthy callaloo seeds. Now, I did do a video last year, I believe, showing you all the next step for these callaloo seeds right here. So just go ahead and check that video on out so you all can see the whole process on how to go about curing these callaloo seeds, guys, to put up for storage. All right, so stay tuned. Let me go ahead, take these seeds off, and then I'm going to come back on in and take all of these callaloo plants out, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, and so that right there was the last of the callaloo seeds that I just got through harvesting. Now, what I am going to do with these leaves and all that different kind of stuff from the callaloo, guys, I could give them to the chickens, I could give them to the goats, but what I'm going to do right now is pretty much cut them down and throw them in the walkway. What's going to happen, they will break down inside of this walkway right here. So I am planning and coming on in with mulch to put on top of these walkways. So what's going to happen, all the nutrients that is inside of these callaloo plants right here will break down. So once I put the mulch in, if you have some roots that decide they want to run on out into the walkway, they will be fed from these callaloo pieces right here. All right, so that's what I'm going to do now, is pretty much cut them out, lay them down just like that. And what's going to happen, these here, they are going to break down. So they won't stay like that forever. They will break down, guys, turn right back into soil. All right. So just like that. So just go ahead, stay tuned. As y'all can see, I have a mission here, okay? So let me go ahead and cut these out and I will be right back. Okay, guys, and so far that is it. We're taking out all these callaloo, plant out of this no-till bed right here. Now, one of the things, if you notice, what I was doing, I was just using my machete and I was just cutting them down close to the root area, guys. This right here, I'm going to leave it in. Simple reason why I don't want to really root it up too much inside of this bed. Plus, with leaving it inside of this bed right here, it will break back down and feed the soil, feed the microbes inside of this soil right here, guys. Okay, so all I have to do is just come back on in with my rake and pretty much get all of these leaves out. And I tell you what, I may just I think I may just leave the leaves in here so they can just go ahead and break on down inside the area right here, guys. So far, as y'all can see, it looks a whole lot different in this area right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and work on this area right here. I'm going to take out these eggplants, okay? We do have one right here that can go inside of the kitchen, and the rest we'll just go ahead and toss it in that area there. These Georgia collards, we're going to take those out. Those we will feed them to the chicken, guys. Of course, like I said, not much goes to waste here on the homestead. All right, so I'm pretty sure once you get back on in and look at this area right here that I'm cleaning up, it's going to be a whole lot different because I'm coming in and cleaning it all the way up, guys. Because yes, we do have some things that we need to plant in this area. But come on in real quick. I want to show you all something. Okay, and so one of the things that I want to show you all here, guys. Now, this right here is Scotch bonnet peppers. Now, these I did not plant. These seeds came from last year, guys. They overwinter and they just germinated, and that's just to show you that these Scotch bonnet seeds here are some real good quality that can go through the winter and germinate back in the spring once the soil temperature got just right. Now, it is not just one plant in here. We have several plants in this area right here, guys. But one of the things I want to show you, look at that. We have some beautiful, beautiful Scotch bonnet pepper right here. Now, these plants, and it's actually time to come on in and harvest. But one of the things I want to show you, just to let you know how healthy and fertile this soil is. Pay close attention to the leaves on this Scotch bonnet pepper. Real nice and green. We have beautiful, beautiful fruits coming from this plant. That let me know that potassium is really, really good in here because these blossoms they took. Okay. Your phosphorus and all that root system seem to be doing really well as well. But guys, These pepper plants, they pretty much grow without any treatment. Of course, if you all remember, we had cabbage, brassicas planted in this area in the early spring. And I just leave these and look at that. Um, as y'all can see, this one fell over, but look at that, guys. Beautiful Scotch bonnet pepper, fruit up underneath here. I do need to come on in and start harvesting these peppers here. Don't want them to go bad, okay? And usually I don't step in my garden beds, but today I'm making an exception. And look at how beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Real nice soil. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. But look at that. Beautiful peppers, guys. I'm going to pick one for you guys so y'all can see the product that we carry here on the homestead. Look at that. A beautiful Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, got a little bit of dirt on there. And yeah, you just got to wash it. And also, if you all are interested in these seeds here, guys, you can check out our Etsy store. Okay. For whatever seeds that you want, most of the seeds that you will get on the store is seeds that was grown here on the homestead. Okay, so you're able to see how they grow and how they also produce. All right, so that is pretty much it for this area here. It is not 100% tidy or cleaned just as yet, but stay tuned. Most of the hard work is already done in this area. All I have to do is come on in, add in those wood chip in the way, and also come back on in with my hoe and get all the weeds out. And stay tuned, we'll bring it back on in once the finishing touch is finished. As y'all can see, this fence line right here, this I'm not going to trouble it because it is still producing beans. Now this is the Christmas llama beans, guys, on this fence line right here. And I'm praying llama beans. I'm praying I said it correctly. If not, hey, that's all right too. So come on over here. What we're going to go ahead and get ready to do is head on over here to the cornfield, and we're going to go ahead and start cleaning that area on up because yes, we do need it. And I'm gonna show you what we need it for. Come on in here, guys. So here I am. I'm back in this area. Now I'm not going to talk a whole lot about what's going on right here, but that's the reason why I need the spot for the corn. Okay, just planting in some brassica, planting out some brassicas in this area right here, guys. If you want to see how I went about doing this right here, getting my beds prepped and ready to plant these brassicas, just drop a comment down in the box below and I would be more than happy to come on out here while I am working this area to show you all how we go about working this bed to plant out these seeds right here. So I'm going to show you all what this area is looking like. And so this is it right here, guys. I have to come on in and terminate all this right here. And also, before I can terminate it, what has to be done, or what have to get done, is, as y'all can see here, we have that Jimmy red corn that also have to get harvested out of this area right here. And also, guys, rattlesnake pole beans. Now I want to talk a little bit about the rattlesnake pole bean. All right, so this bean, like I always say in the past, it have a triple purpose. Would you say that? Yeah. Triple purpose. One of the thing is you can harvest this bean right here just like this while it is green. I'm going to go ahead and get them for you so I can show you what it is I am talking about. Okay. And so here I am. All right. So what you can do with these beans right here, guys, you have a couple of different stages that you can harvest these beans. All right. And the reason why I love them so much, and I will talk a little bit more about them, why I love this bean. Now you can harvest this bean right here while they are young, and you can eat them as green beans. Okay. While they're at this stage, it is real nice and tender. I'm going to break this open so you can see on the inside. Okay. So that is that stage right there that you can eat them. And that is pretty sweet, just like green beans. All right. And then there is also the other stage that you can harvest these beans right here, which is you can, we'll say, what's the word I'm looking for? You can harvest them as peas, as green peas. Okay. And so what you would do, you would let them go ahead and mature inside of the pod, just like this right here, guys. All right.
And when you say green peas, that's a Jamaican term, so we're gonna say fresh peas.
Yes, fresh peas. That's what. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So you can harvest them like fresh peas, and you can cook them in some rice and peas, or whatever dish that would call for fresh peas. Okay. Now, as y'all can see, triple purpose bean right here.
Third purpose.
And so the third purpose is where you can harvest them as dry peas. Okay. And that would be what you would get right there as your dry peas. All right. And look at that beautiful color on that bean right there. Okay, guys. So just go ahead and keep that in mind. Don't go to sleep on your rattlesnake pole beans. Now, another reason why I love this bean right here so much, it is striving. Okay. Now keep in mind, I planted these beans in the springtime. Okay. I want to say in the middle of spring, I planted them. And if you look on back there, guys, they are striving. Okay. I have not been able to get back there and harvest them just as yet, but that is what I am going to get ready to do. I'm going to go ahead and get my bin, and I'm going to start harvesting these corn right here and also the beans. All right. So I'm harvesting, and look at that. I am harvesting the corn, like I said. Look at that right there, guys. Now, if that right there is not a beautiful, beautiful Jimmy red corn right there, as y'all can see, we had pretty much was real nice pollination on this corn. Pretty much filled out almost to the top. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab my taupe, and I'm going to come on down through here row by row, harvest the beans and also harvest the dry corn. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come on in with my lawnmower. Okay, really I wanted to cut them out and drag them on out of this area, but I say why not just cut them up with the lawnmower so it can break back down into the soil, therefore build the soil a little bit more. And we will come back on in. Stay tuned. I'm giving a lot away right now, so just stay tuned. Let me go ahead and harvest these corn right here. So come on along, guys. We're going to harvest a little bit of corn and beans together, so stick it around and come along. All right. Another beautiful one right there. Okay, guys, and as y'all can see, just make it on down to the end of that row. Still have that area over there to be done. And really and truly, I only got right at about, maybe say about 3 rows out the way. And I'm telling you, it is a whole lot of rattlesnake pole beans in here, guys, because I was not able to come on in and pick these rattlesnake pole beans because my corn that was falling down in all different kind of direction. And so these beans, they grow and grow. And right now, this is just the bag that we have right at about halfway full. It is got some pretty amount of weight on them. Okay, and even as I am cleaning out inside of this area, one of the things I want you all to pay attention to if you are a gardener, this right here is morning glory, guys, and I absolutely hate morning glory inside of my garden. Simple reason why. Once they bloom and they start producing those seeds and the seeds fall back down inside of the ground, that will be trouble for next year because they will be popping up just about everywhere in your garden. So what I'm going to do, and look at that, I'm still missing rattlesnake pole beans, guys. Definitely will be a bean that I will plant back again next year. I don't think I will plant them with the corn this time though. I probably will go ahead and plant them on the fence line. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is show you all the next step. I'm going to go ahead and take out my drip system out of this area right here because I'm getting ready to come on in with the lawnmower. Okay, so we're going to take out this drip system and rest it right there. And all I'm doing is just pulling it from out of the row here because I don't want to cut it with the lawnmower. These here, you can use them over and over again. So we want to make sure they last for as long as possible. Just pull that on out the way. And so now I can come on in with the lawnmower. And also I want to show you all the corn that we have gotten out of that area right there that I just came through. Now look at that right there, guys. A whole bunch of corn. And even though the storm came through and damaged quite a bit of the corn, blow them down, I'm going to show you we still get some good corn out of this area here, guys. Okay, so let me move this out the way and bring the lawnmower in and get to cleaning up. Okay, and so that right there, as you all can see, guys, we just came through and chopped all that corn stalk up. Look at that, even a few corn that we missed, but that is all right. But what we're going to do probably tomorrow, when we come on in, we're going to pick up all these bigger pieces of corn stalk right here, guys. Now, the simple reason for that is because I will be coming in here with the tiller, and I don't want this to bind the tiller up in the tines, okay? So we will be coming in to pick up those bigger pieces. We'll throw them in the fire pile, in the burn pile, or something of that nature. And so, as y'all can see, look on over here, we still have a whole lot more to take care of, okay? So I want y'all to keep within your mind a memory of what it's looking like, because I'm going to take care of this right here off camera, guys. The simple reason why, we still have a whole bunch of rattlesnake pole beans in there that we need to harvest. Of course, the beautiful thing about it is, with these rattlesnake pole beans, guys, is they are getting ready right on time. The reason why I said that is because we can go ahead and put some in the freezer. We can can some up and have it ready for over the winter time while these here are not growing, okay? Because we know in the winter nothing is growing. This garden is going to be barren. Maybe some brassicas may still be in this area right here, okay? So just get a visual of what it's looking like. We are also going to come on in and chop down all of this asparagus foliage right here. We're going to take all this out. Also, come on in. Back here is where we have some more llama beans, guys. I hope I am saying that correctly. I don't see my, well, maybe I didn't, because my wife is smiling behind the camera. But we're going to also come in and take out these llama beans. We still have quite a bit that we also need to harvest off of here. If you look at that right there, guys. We have llama beans that we need to harvest. So, hey, that's going to be the plan for tomorrow. Now, once I get through harvesting and cleaning up this area right here, what I want to go ahead and do, like I said, let me know if you want to see how I work this area again to plant out the brassicas. I already know some of you all out there are going to say, yes, show me how you go about doing it. So stay tuned. That's going to be the next step once I clean this area out right here, guys. But nonetheless, that is it right there. I pray that you all learned something today, took something away from this right here. Because remember, what we're trying to do is to motivate each others to get on outside and grow our own food, okay? And also take advantage of the many different seasons that we have that come through here. What we're doing fall planting right now, because that's the season that we are in, guys. So nonetheless, that is it right there. I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Hold on, don't forget, remember, keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be blessed, and be cheerful, guys. No matter what, be happy. Have a blessed day.